Hey everybody, it's Dave here from Mogdog, and I'm back at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. That's right, and in this video, we're going to talk about a bunch of great tips to get you off on the right start if you are a new player. And I don't care if you intend to be a casual Raid player, maybe just playing, a half an hour or an hour a day or something like that, or if you intend to dive right into Raid and make it your game of choice currently in your life. These tips are going to help you get off on the right foot. Okay, so let's start out with probably the most important tip that I can think of, and I'm going to approach this video as a new player with a new account. So this is my free to play account. I do have a main. My main's only about 4 months old. And so I am no expert in this game by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like I've learned a lot. I'm pretty good with strategies. So I wanted to impart on you guys or pass along things that I wish I would have known right from the beginning so you guys can get a great start in this game. Okay, so like I said, the first and what I think is probably the most important tip I can give you is do your daily quests. That's right. Down here in the quest tab, we find our daily, weekly, monthly, and advanced tabs. Unfortunately, like I said, this is my free to play account, so I don't have the advanced tabs unlocked just yet, and those advanced quests, are super important as well. They do take a little bit longer to do, so it does involve a bit more time investment in the game, but the daily quests can really be done in like 20, maybe 30 minutes tops, and I don't think that's a lot to ask for if you want to play Raid, even just sort of as a casual player. So let's talk about the importance of doing your daily quests. Why is it super important to get these done every day? Well, like I said, they're all pretty easy things, like, increase a champion's level in the tavern 3 times. This takes literally 10 seconds to do. And they all do kind of give you minor rewards, right? But the most important thing is this is a good one here. Obviously, getting an energy pot is really important sort of every day. And when you're a new player, you're probably going to have lots of energy. It seems like you're never really going to run out, but that is definitely going to change. So these energy pots give you basically a full energy refill, and that will become more and more important as you progress through the game. The actual reason for making sure you get these done every day is so that you can claim this final daily reward, and then what that does is fills in this line here in the weekly and this line here where we claim the reward for completing the daily quest 30 times in the monthly. And the reason why this is so important is because they call it a weekly, but really it's 5 days, so you can kind of do what is it, like 6 of these essentially a month. But once you complete the weekly quests, and usually you'll sort of complete the other parts of the weekly quests as you're waiting for the 5 days to kind of be done. But once you complete these, you're going to get yourself an ancient shard. So really good as a new player. It doesn't matter if you're casual or free to play or whether you spend money. Getting ancient shards or any shards really is a great deal. And then obviously the monthly one is the big kahuna here. Once we've completed 30 of these monthly or daily quests, we get to complete our monthly. And again, there's other things in here, but these kind of fill out through time as you're progressing through the month. But the big important one here obviously is our void shard, and then once all of these are done, again we get a free sacred shard. So that is huge as a new player. This is your best chance to get legendaries and epics. So as a new player, the thing I highly recommend that you focus on, the number one thing, is making sure you get your dailies done every single day. Okay, the next tip I have for you guys is take advantage of promo codes. It doesn't matter if you're a free to play account, sort of a budget or casual account, or even if you spend money, it doesn't really matter. Getting free stuff is always a good thing. So if you're unaware, there's actually a promo code. You just click on this little hamburger looking icon right here on the side, and there is a promo codes tab. So you're only allowed to collect one every 24 hours, and I've already collected one on this account for today. But essentially what happens is there's a line here, and then you can insert a promo code. So where do I get my hands on these promo codes, Dave? I'm sure that's what you're asking. All right, you can just go and Google free Raid promo codes or Raid promo codes 2023, whatever, something along those lines. It'll give you a bunch of website options. I happen to use this one. It is Dexerto. But there's a few other good ones, so it doesn't really matter. There's not a ton of codes, so really any code website you go to is going to probably lead you in the right direction. Now, I will say I learned this the hard way. As a new account, you can only claim one of these new accounts only one. So look through these and decide which one is going to be best for you. I can tell you, Get Delina and Lady Quinn, neither of these two are currently active. I tried to use the Delina one and or Deliana one, and sadly, this code here has expired. So I ended up using the Power Starter one, which gave me Talia. It's pretty cool epic. But had I known you could only claim one, I would have chose to use the Superpowers one instead, because Deacon Armstrong is a pretty great epic to be starting with, especially for things like arena battles. Although I would say that maybe Talia is better in certain areas like Fire Knight and stuff along those lines. Undead Treat and Spooky 23, anybody can claim these, so even if you've already claimed a new account only code, you can still claim both of these ones, and they give you some extra free cool stuff. So make sure you are taking advantage of your promo codes as often as you can. Alright, the next piece of advice I have for you is join a clan. Not just any clan, because you've probably already joined one as a new player to begin with. But you want to join a clan that's a good fit for you. So I'm going to do a video, a little more sort of in-depth dive into how to select the right clan for you in the future. So keep your eyes out for that. But I do want to say sort of the things to sort of keep in mind right now is what makes a good clan. Well, you want a clan that is active. Okay, so you can see in this particular clan I'm in, which by the way, I joined the clan that I'm in with my main, and there is some space. Yeah, so I'm in Axe versus Rabbit. It's a newer clan, but that doesn't matter to me. What mattered to me was it fit my playstyle. Right? So there is some space. You're welcome to join. The only thing that they ask is that you be active, right? So I don't think that's too much to ask to be a member of a good clan. So again, what we're looking for here is we want to see active players. This particular clan is extremely active in clan versus clan, which is really important because there's a lot of great rewards in clan versus clan. So that was really important to me, that this clan takes clan versus clan tournaments very seriously. We try to finish, try to win every time. And no clan is going to win every single time. It's just not really possible. But we always put our best foot forward, and our leaders in this clan really do make a good effort into making sure that happens so that everyone can benefit from winning clan versus clan tournaments. But again, there's a lot of other really great reasons for being in a clan. If your clan has, some of these opened up, every clan starts with these four, but as your clan, progresses and builds, more and more of these spots in the clan shop will open up. So this is really important because as a new player, getting your hands on legendaries is pretty tough. But you can get a free legendary just by helping your clan out from doing clan quests. So yes, that's right. These are different clan quests you can do. Peruse them and see which ones would work for you and that you'll actually be able to do. And then completing these quests gives you clan coins, which you can then spend in the clan shop. And Yannica is a free legendary that you can get by buying fragments. She's only available through the clan shop, so make sure you do take advantage of things like that. It's a great reason for joining a clan. The other great reason and a good indication that it's a good and active clan is fighting clan bosses, right? So this particular clan is not unlocked for me because again I'm on my free-to-play account, but this particular clan does a lot in Hydra battles, and usually every single day, it's a new day, so they haven't got there yet, but usually every day they will beat the easy, normal, hard, and sometimes the brutal one. So that's what you want to see, because one of the best ways to get gear as a new player is by beating the Demon Lord. You draw specific gear. It's the Immortal set and the Cruel set, and so that's the only way to get pieces from those pieces of those gear is by beating the Demon Lord up, right? And so obviously every day we want to try to fight the Demon Lord that is appropriate for you. There's no sense in me as a new account trying to fight the brutal Demon Lord. In order to get a chest here, I'm gonna have to do 5.4 million. It's just not gonna happen even if I use all my keys. So I have to be realistic. We fight the easy Demon Lord, right? I've used one key already. I qualify for the first, actually the second chest. And since the clan I'm in, and again, this is another important reason why you should choose a good active clan, they will beat this easy, normal, and hard Demon Lord today. It happens every single day. So what happens and why is that important? Well, if this Demon Lord gets beaten, then I get 2 times the rewards. So beat the clan boss to double your clan's earned rewards. So if I only qualify for this chest, for example, and my clan beats the easy Demon Lord, I'm going to get 2 of this chest instead of just 1. And it is really one of the best ways to get gear as a new player, because definitely as a new player, one of the big struggles you're going to have is getting half decent gear. So do keep in mind, do your Demon Lord battles every day. It's really important. Join a good clan that is active. Another good kind of way is just look at their chat, right? Do they talk in their chat? Do they talk about strategy? You know, if you ask questions, this is our clan leader, Axe versus Face. You know, if someone asks a question, do they answer the question, right? So, you know, that's a kind of important thing. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna do a more in-depth dive in what makes a good clan, how to find a good clan, you know, what clan is right for you. But just sort of take these things we talked about today into consideration. Being in a half decent clan is really important. Alright, this video is already starting to get a little long in the tooth, so I'm going to give you guys one more important tip. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a follow-up video to this in the next couple days, so keep your eyes on that. There's so much to learn and talk about this game, especially if you're a new player. So lots of strategies still to discuss, so keep your eyes out. I'm going to definitely do another video. Alright, so the next one I want to give you guys today, and this one again is really sort of top 10 of most important things that you kind of want to do as a new player. This missions tab, these missions are crucial. There's a lot of good reasons for doing these missions. There's a bunch of great rewards, okay? And obviously, Arbiter is one of the best legendaries in the game. You get a free Arbiter when you get to this point. This is a long road, okay? So don't misunderstand me here. It's going to take a lot of effort to get here. I'm still not even here in my main account, but I'm on my way, and I didn't start this mission path early in my main account. I didn't realize how important this was, so I wanted to sort of pass that along to you from a mistake that I made. I'm definitely taking advantage of this in my new free-to-play account. So they give you a bunch of missions in here to do. I've already completed 31 of 76. So for example, when I get all the way to the end here, what's going to happen, just so you understand how this is working, when I complete this final mission, and they unlock as you complete each one. So I complete this one unlocks, and so on all the way down the line. When I've gotten to this one here and completed it, I will get this reward and move to the second mission track. Okay, so right now I'm in this first mission track, complete this final mission here, get this 300 gems, move to the next track, and so on and so forth. Okay, so but why is it important, again, really to do these as you're going along? There is a lot of great stuff in here that is hard to get, especially if you're a free-to-play account. For example, just completing this one is going to give you a 6, I think that's offense set, so it's going to give you a 6 set of 4-star offense gear. Pretty good deal if you're a new player or a free-to-play player. Again, there's things like, you know, ancient shards, epic books, all kinds of awesome stuff in this track. But more importantly, well, that's a piece of gear. No, yeah, I think that's a piece of gear. That's a 6-star set gear as well. I did see in here there are some accessories. Yeah, okay, there definitely is accessories in this track. And accessories are tough to get. The spider's a tough customer in the early going, especially when you're pretty new. But really why this track is, or why doing these missions is also important, is it teaches you about the game as you're going along. They get you to do things that will sort of teach you about how to play the game, and, you know, get you to that stage where you can get into that sort of intermediate phase in the game. So again, really important. Do focus on this missions track. Start it early. If you haven't already started, it's a great time to get going on that. And there are a bunch of great rewards in that track. So, alright, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be doing tons of raid content on this channel. And hit that like button. It really helps me out. Okay, bye for now.